calling in today for a live supercharged event as we are trying to predict the price of BTC. And we got a good game today. We got Yeti here, Wayne, Ace, Rich Delit, Sparrow USA, Miracle, APO, Bison Woo, Bet Weave, and Carry Dojo, and a few others. So let's get into it. How are you feeling today, Yeti?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Although my oil trades not so good. The oil crashed back down again. I wasn't expecting it. I should have been expecting it with all these diplomatic talks going on, that there'd be some false hope through that. But
yeah, total scam. Everything's just
total scam.
So volatile. Everything's a gamble now. It seems. There's not too much logic out there in the markets. Okay, I don't even know why Bitcoin's below 80,000 again. I don't even know why it went above 80,000. Really, we're down in Miami at consensus.
That's the bigger question. Why it went up, not why it's back down, I reckon. Because at the moment, there's just no. I don't know. People aren't into it right now. Oh, there we go. We're dropping off now. Far out. Poppy picked that one. Look at that. Oh, no.
Goodness. I guess I feel like the price always does go up around conferences for a little bit. It's like they get somebody crazy about Bitcoin again, and then they're like, let me invest in this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it was going nuts before that. I think it was on the war and dodgy money having to be passed around.
Yeah. That would make a lot of sense to me. That's the only logical thing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm trying to see. We had the good Dojo S news. I think Hyperliquid and Coinbase are partnering on some type of liquidity.
Really? What?
Yeah, something like that. Let me see.
What?
Yeah, Hyperliquid and Coinbase. I saw something briefly. But Coinbase will become the official treasury deployer of USDC on Hyperliquid, giving it a central role in managing stablecoin liquidity on one of crypto's fastest trading networks.
Okay. I didn't even know what that really means as far as that's sounds like just some legal kind of framework around saying, it doesn't sound like it'll have any real effect, right?
No, I think because you know how Hyperliquid has all these vaults. So if you want to open up a vault for a commodity or something on there, you need at least $10,000 on one side and $10,000 on the other, right? If you want to have it on something, but
not on Hyperliquid. Hyperliquid vaults are just what they call vaults are just people's you going in on someone else's trades.
Yeah, but if you want to make one of those yourself, you need 10K on each side.
No, you don't, it's not. There's no other side. So you can become a deployer on there by staking a huge amount of hype tokens. But it's so many. It's 100,000 tokens or something. So $4 million. But to do a vault, I've seen vaults with less than $1,000 in them. And there's no other they don't pair it with anything. They just have a vault. I'll look it up now how they do it.
Yeah. But I think this is a little more in depth. Coinbase is going to be the official vault deployer of USDC on Hyperliquid. So I think that'll be good for them.
Ooh, okay. So it costs 10 grand to create the vault.
Okay. Yeah, I remember there's something like that. Okay. But do you get that back, or you just got to put it in there?
It is not refunded.
Oh man. Okay.
But you get a 10% profit share from your profit. So, like a lot of these people would have made it back massively. Like, you know, like you've got like one vault here that's got a TVL of 1.5 million and an APR of 150%. So they've obviously, you know, their 10% of the profits there would be worth 150K. Oh no, 75K. Yeah, there's a bunch here that would have made a bunch of money, but there's also a bunch that would have lost a heap. Whoa, there's 3,266 volts. So there's 3,266 people that have paid.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That is pretty crazy. That is wild.
Oh man, and there's so many that have just like are completely empty.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I was finding out more about the Hyperliquid fees.
Yeah.
I've been working on some models and figuring out some things that work, but I would need to get the fee down a little bit more. So
the
like basically
fee.
I could be profitable again if I can get the fee, if I can do the first $4,000 one or whatever, like whatever that tier is, I think the silver tier. I think the silver tier or whatever, which is around $4,000. Getting it down 15% makes me profitable again. So I've been looking into that. But
so it's 10 it's 10% for the so if you stake 100 hype, which is around $4,000, you get a 10% fee reduction.
I need the 15% one though.
Okay. So well, you also just by being referred by someone, you get it's around 5% fee reduction as well.
Yeah.
The silver one though is $40,000. For 15% reduction is $40,000.
That one's $40,000. Oh
yeah, it's $1,000.
$39. Fuck, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I looked up Diamond the other day. To get Diamond, which is a 40% fee reduction, it's like $19 million.
Yeah, it's 500,000 hype. So yeah, $20 million.
Which is crazy. I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess like some people are doing it.
Wild. I mean, yeah.
I'm kind of like pissed at myself for like when all the perp dexes came out ignoring Hyperliquid for a little bit.
Same.
Like,
oh my God.
I didn't know they had a fee structure like that. Like that makes a lot of sense to me. I was like, damn, like that token's actually good because like as more institutions trade on it, like they're going to buy that stuff to reduce the fee.
Well, and they buy and burn a shitload of it every day.
Yeah, it's actually
like I'll tell you how many they
pretty good token
and burnt today. This one's from the 12th actually, but on the 12th they bought 31,000 hype and burnt it. So $1.2 million worth.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like insane numbers there. Insane numbers.
Good for them. Yeah, let's see. I guess is this a crypto guy? I think some crypto. Is he a crypto streamer? Right, let's see. So this guy, I guess he was like basically broadcast his trade custom cryptocurrencies and tokens on Pump Fun. He's like a streamer. This guy Chud the Builder or whatever, he like shot some guy the other day on like live stream in Tennessee. Because I guess like this is what I've always said, like IRL streamers, like I know exactly where they're going to end up in 10 years. All IRL streamers eventually end up in jail. I think I said that in one of the streams before. Because like what happens is like you have to get more and more ridiculous, like as your audience just like, gets more desensitized to it and they want more and more. And so it's like they all have the same path. Like eventually they start breaking more laws and doing stuff and then they end up in jail. And I guess this guy who's like a pump fun streamer before and like a regular streamer, he like got into some altercation with a guy and like pulled out his gun and shot the guy. But he ended up shooting himself too.
What? How?
He just shot himself in the arm. He like grazed his arm.
What the hell?
Dude, so freaking dumb, dude. Well, I've called it. I said, dude, if you're an IRL streamer, you're going to end up in jail one day. And it seems to be right.
So I'm just reading about I was looking for an announcement about them burning, and they've like on their Discord, and they're announcing the Coinbase thing. So they literally announced it like 2 hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
But so USDH is going to be like legacied, and USDC will be merged with USDC, with Coinbase becoming the treasury deployer, as you said. So yeah, they're the like hype native stable token will disappear or be merged with USDC instead. Makes sense. Better. It's definitely a better user experience to not have to like create all weird stable tokens that
So interesting side note news. I'll just say this on here because I don't care anymore at all. But it looks like Tether Gold got to Alex Jones and Russell Brand. So both Alex Jones, who's like the crazy extreme
conspiracy guy,
conspiracy guy, but like he cracks me up, like the way like he has an explanation about Star Wars at one point, like using to explain some type of people, and he's like Naboo, small planet. he's like, and he explains like the guys like who are like the imperial race or whatever. He's like, yeah, they're speaking Chinese. Like, it's just really funny. And he's always like globalist.
I really like that trading meme. They use him with my teeth will fall out, my hair will fall out. Did you see that one?
He's like they're turning the frogs gay.
That was a pretty good one too.
He cracks me up, like, but I've always been a little suspicious of him because I'm like, he knows way too much that he probably like
cooked.
He's definitely doing something if you know that much, yeah, so I guess we could have seen it coming because when we were down in Miami, we went to an event and Russell Brand was there too, like hanging out with a bunch of the people from like Tether and stuff like that. And Russell Brand and now Alex Jones are both promoting Tether Gold. And I'm like, Jesus, like, just why are you not promoting real gold? Like,
yeah, right.
Get this digital asset, Tether Gold, hold gold, but you don't need to carry the weight yourself. I don't know what he says, but like something along those lines. He's like, but no, so they got those guys out there promoting Tether Gold, which I'm just like, come on, dude, like that shit. I don't want to do any defamation, but like it's a little sketchy,
Yeah.
But he cracks me up, dude. That guy is so funny. There's like a video too of like him lifting and he's like benching. He's just like drinking beers.
Alex Jones.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't stand him, but he is very funny. But yeah, did you see the meme? I tagged you in it. In Slack.
No. What, on Twitter?
No, on Slack. It was one I put up ages ago. So I just found it and tagged you in it.
Let me see. Didn't come through. It didn't come through for me, but
In your activity, you don't see activity being tagged?
Maybe in threads? Yeah, that one. Wait.
I love the pain. Because the pain is the truth. The hurt is the truth. And realizing my hair is all going to fall out, my teeth are going to fall out, and I'm going to be brought low.
Dude, he's great, dude. He's so freaking funny. Like my girlfriend has like vocal stems about like Alex Jones. Like she'll like bring it up out of nowhere because it's just so good, dude.
Yeah,
that guy's hysterical. Oh my goodness, total whack job, but like you can undeniably funny. Like you could be on any side and laugh at that stuff.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it for crypto news, I guess.
So you can get to 15% reduction in your fees with the referral. Yeah, if you've got an active referral, so that'll carry you up to $25 million of volume. And then, and if you're going to be using it a lot, then you'll assumedly will enter into that second tier anyway, which is like a 10% fee reduction.
Okay.
But until that stage, you'll have the 5% reduction and then 10% reduction by staking 4K worth of hype.
Maybe I just make a new account then and have you refer me or something.
Yeah, it takes a week to unstake your hype though. So if you're gonna you can't shift it around to do it on to constantly have that referral bonus.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if there's anything else going on in crypto.
They're saying remind me after this. They're saying I want to talk to you about the hype stuff actually.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, I think we're going to go live on Polymarkets again too. I've been using some new models that Frank and I created together. Frank did the heavy lifting.
I brought go live on what? Sorry,
on Polymarkets again.
What do you mean?
I think like on trading it again.
What?
Yeah, like I figured because before we got my old strategy got eliminated because the fees got too high, but then Frank and I worked on some new models down in Miami, and like I used some stuff out of my brain, like some more creative type of stuff, and like we tested it and it like worked, and it like basically worked against all these other math theories. And it seemed really good and promising. So I'm going to test it out on there. And then I've just been training them the last couple of days, like gathering more data from Polymarkets right now. And it seems like I could do it right now and pay a lot less fees. So I'm kind of excited to see how that works out. And everything's been saying it works. It works. So
Can you why? I'm just trying to obviously the hyperliquid ones have 0 fees, but they're just less markets. Is that the reason why? Because you need 15-minute markets. It's only got a 1-day market.
I need quick time frames. So like this model works the best for like 1 and 5 minutes. So I need like really short time frames. So the time frames are too long on Hyperliquid right now until they put up the new stuff. Because those ones are all like way too long of markets for me.
Yep. They'll bring out shorter time frame ones soon, I reckon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I think so too. And once they do, oh my god, we're gonna cook.
They'll introduce fees though too. But the fees will be way lower than what Polymarket has. And I reckon they'll just be a flat fee. I don't reckon they'll have this weird, as it approaches 50% you pay more kind of fee system.
Yeah, I've just been building a lot with Claude Code right now. And our cross agent.
It's helpful, the cross agent?
Oh, dude, it's extremely helpful, dude. It's the best thing I've ever used.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Like, you should definitely use it if you have a chance. And Frank made some updates to it to help its telescoping feature, so it can basically understand more of the context without as it branches out, it doesn't really forget anything. And I've sent it to a few people and they're like, what the hell, this is so good. And I'm like, yeah, I've been trying to get you to use it. And it's really nice because when Claude is super nice about things, I find XAI, Super Grok, is super critical of things.
Grok is super critical, you reckon?
Yeah.
In a good way?
In a good way, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Anything but ChatGPT is so bad at being not critical.
Yeah.
But I find the other ones are okay at it. They're okay at as long as you really directly ask for honest feedback, they're pretty good at giving it.
Yeah, but I find eventually they just start blowing smoke up your ass.
Yeah.
It's this one guy somehow he just was I'm gonna follow everything that AI does, right? That video that you told me about. You told me about that, right?
Which one? Which video?
The guy who is I'm gonna follow everything the AI does, and it brings him out into a desert.
No, I don't think I did.
No. And then he basically tests how long does it take to get AI psychosis, and the AI is basically telling him he's the chosen one. He's wearing, he's listening to everything the AI does, and he's wearing tin hats at one point. He's out in the middle of the desert in Texas because it told him he had to go out there. It's so good. And it's telling him that he was getting followed by people, and he had to basically cover his trail. Dude, AI for schizophrenics must be the worst thing ever. Like, I think they're watching me, and ChatGPT is like, yeah, they are. I added a new feature to the Polymarkets bot that basically monitors the order book depth and then puts like a cooldown or drops the amount that we're trading.
It does what, sorry?
It monitors the order book depth. So it like knows like when to basically like drop down on the trading.
On Hyperliquid or on
Polymarkets.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say like on Hyperliquid, like the depth is so deep on any of the major things.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get there yet. I got a new pre-workout Yeti. I just picked up a random one from the store and like a brand I never tried. It burns my mouth when I drink it.
It's a good sign. That's what it's meant to do.
It makes your skin like itchy afterwards too.
Oh shit.
I'm like, no. But I already spent the money on it, so I'm like, all right, I guess I'll just deal with it.
Shit.
So bad. I'm like, oh Jesus. I don't know how Mario Nafal like is just so popular on Twitter still. Even though he's like one of our investors, so like I don't want to say anything bad about him. But
I won't either then.
Yeah.
He does say a lot of racist shit.
Yeah. I mean, I think he just is good at getting attention on there. But like somehow his stuff comes up like all the time. Like he's just
all the time. Like
they must have figured out some good system. Or ways to break the algorithm. But he's been posting a lot of the LARPing stuff.
What do you
like all like the fake AI stuff that you could build that like doesn't actually work.
Like he's been posting. In what way has he been posting it?
they'll post something and be like, this guy pulled out blah 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 from the markets, has a 96.3% win rate. It's like, no way someone has a 93% win rate. Like, that guy would have hacked the code to life then. Like, dude, the problem is I do want robots in my house to do the cooking, chores, and cleaning. But, like, I never will because the amount of data those things are going to give out is insane.
Yeah. I mean,
I would only get a robot that I could fight. Like, in case it goes bad. Like, I got to be able to kick his ass. Like...
Can you make one with just like a soft metal around the face?
Yeah. Or just like, you just gotta carry your gun in your house like all the time. And if it acts up, you're like, listen. Yeah, I need one of those. Or I need the world's first, like, Helen Keller. I need the Helen Keller of robots, like, blind and deaf. Oh, can I get the Helen Keller model, please? It, like, sucks at everything. It's like, talks like, man! Let me do your charge! Just like folds shit and puts it in random areas. Like takes your cat, picks it up, like starts folding it. Like just makes a mess every day. You're like, oh, why did I even get this thing? Jeez. I wonder if that one could get us in trouble talking like that.
Surely. Out of all the things you've said, I reckon that's the one that would get you in trouble.
Helen Keller fans out there just hating on us now.
Yeah.
I don't think she was actually fully blind and deaf, though.
It's all right, because you could just be like, I can't hear, I'm deaf.
I mean, I guess she was deaf and blind, but like, it happened at 1.5 years old, so she had a little time to see. I always wonder too, if you're deaf and blind, like, are you just like tripping balls all the time? Like, because like, you're like basically living life in like a sensory deprivation tank.
Yeah.
You know, like you put her in the bathtub and she's like, ah, ah.
Yeah, it'd be full on, eh?
Like, I wonder if you see like colors and stuff like that, and like your body just creates like different visuals for you since it like can't see. And like I've heard sounds in my dreams and like heard people talk in my dreams. Like, I wonder if you could hear that or like people talk, or do you just hear like other, like some type of like alien like language?
So Google reckons that depends on when they lose their sight, but if someone is like congenitally blind, like so blind from birth, they do not see in their dreams generally because they lack any visual memory to generate those images. And the dreams are instead composed of whatever other senses they have, either like auditory and sensory or just sensory.
Mhm.
And I imagine it's just, so that would explain it's the same for hearing, I guess. It'd be But if someone had sight and they lost it, then they'll still have visual dreams.
It's okay. I could talk about blind people because I'm like legally blind in my right eye.
Yeah, right. It reckons that blind people have more nightmares as well than sighted.
Jeez. It's terrible. Poor guys.
Or nightmares about you mocking them.
Well, they can't hear me, so.
Blind people.
Unless someone's freaking transcribing this in Braille.
Blind people can hear you.
Yeah, they can, but you know.
But I don't give a shit about them.
They're definitely not watching streams, okay? I can tell you that.
That's true.
Let's see, is there a monthly Braille newsletter? Yeah, monthly Braille newsletters are available. Is X feed or Twitter feed available in Braille? Yes. The Twitter feed is accessible in Braille through the use of assistive technology. That makes sense.
What? How does that make sense? What's
you probably have to buy a device at home that like basically like as it's going through things like lifts up the Braille for you.
Oh yeah.
And then Twitter has a mode where you can, I guess, access that device and then be able to read Braille.
That's pretty cool.
But voice tweets were not accessible yet. You can connect a Braille device to iOS too. And same with Android. Let's see what one of these look like. Oh, it's kind of cool. You can like attach onto the bottom of your computer. Huh. That is cool. Why does their keyboard look different though?
Nice win by Alex Borba. $17 win.
So a Braille keyboard, though, is different than the QWERTY keyboard keys. It's designed to produce tactile, cell-based code rather than linear letters. So instead of having a key for every letter, number, and symbol A Braille keyboard only has 6 to 8 main keys, which correspond to the 6 or 8 dots that form a single Braille character. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
I'm gonna have to do some repentance for this though. I'm gonna have to like work on some open source tool that helps people transcribe Braille or something like that. Frank's done some cool stuff like that. Like he worked on a open source project that allowed you to use a 3D printer to print prosthetic like legs and arms and stuff like that. So you could use like a really crappy 3D printer and be able to print out prosthetics. Like he transcribed or whatever all the files so that they could like update all the new stuff into there.
Yeah, cool.
Which is pretty cool. Which I'm like, that's pretty nice. He's always doing stuff like that. Can't believe Trump took Elon to China with him.
Neither can I.
I guess they're bros again.
After he's said he's a pedophile.
Yeah.
Yeah, just jumping on the plane with him.
Oh, I still wouldn't doubt that he's done some shit. Like the dude said they were going to come out with the Epstein list stuff and like ran a campaign around it. Yeah. And like there's been nothing that came out. And then like
be so shocked if he is not. To be honest, like I'd be really shocked.
There's definitely some video out there or something like that that they could use to extort him.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah, definitely. Else he would already release the stuff. And like he's protecting the Clintons too. It's like, you know, like there was that whole Clinton trial for like what was on Anthony Weiner's laptop, which like 8 out of the 9 cops who seen that laptop all committed suicide. Miraculously.
Is that real name, Anthony Weiner?
Yeah, Anthony Weiner, unfortunately, yeah. With a name like that, like he must have been bullied as hell throughout his life.
Yeah.
He was definitely showing his little Anthony or whatever, you know. But like, you know, the Clintons went to trial for it. They held it really close to me. They had it in like the Performing Arts Center, remember? Like they didn't even do it in the courthouse because there were too many people, so they put it in the Performing Arts Center. Just kind of letting everybody know it's performance art. But yeah, once they went to trial, like a day later or two, we go to war with Iran, and then all the news forgets about like their trial and nothing's ever happened to them.
So I know you're gonna go like, oh, of course they're saying that because it's the, you know, news controlled by them, but on fact-checking sites that I would trust, this reckons that it's not, that there were not, like that there's very, very little evidence that 9 to 12 NYPD officers involved in the laptop investigation died by suicide.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't think that's true though, you know. They definitely run that site.
So in 2019, 9 New York Police Department officers did die by suicide, but they have no confirmed link to the 2016 laptop investigation case.
Oh. Yeah, I only see articles now from like weird sources, but I remember seeing some more mainstream articles like 2 years ago or so. They seem to all be taken down. I don't know. A little suspicious. What does it say about all those NASA scientists that are
ripping?
Dead.
I've looked that one up before when talking to you, and it said the same thing. It said that there's like not that there was no links, but like that some of them didn't work on the projects, and the families like of some of them were like, oh, they like, you know, I can't remember, but I when I looked it up, I was on a call with you.
Yeah. A little suspicious.
Yeah. There's a like the conspiracy kind of, I mean, like, you know, some of them I'd say are likely true, but it's a funny mindset where people get into, I think, where so if a person believed that Osama bin Laden was dead before the 9/11 attacks, and so it was like a false flag thing and blamed on him, that same person is 10 times more likely than your average person to believe that he was alive after they said they killed him.
Yeah.
I mean, so they're like 10 times more likely to believe that he's like alive, even though they also believe he's dead. I think that points out it's a fairly powerful indicator about like how they work.
Yeah, I think we killed him when we said we killed him, though. Like, I don't think that's a lie. Like, I trust John Cena. Like, he announced it to the U.S., so, you know. You told me that guy's gonna lie. Come on. Pretty good.
Did you see the series that he was in like relatively recently?
No.
What was it called? It was like him as like this like all-American kind of superhero, but he like lives in a trailer park and this like really shitty old trailer that's like this caravan that's like painted as the American flag. He's got like a bald eagle as his sidekick.
Oh my god, I gotta check that out.
Yeah, it is pretty funny. And his dad is like a KKK superhero.
He's actually not a bad actor. Like, he does a pretty good job. Like, there's that one movie like where he has to like play like these guys like best friend that they like make up to their wives that they like hang out with all the time. Like, they call him like Stanicky or something like that. And so they like hire some random like, you know, alcoholic off the street, and they're like, all right, like, you're gonna play our best friend. And then he's like, all right, he like takes it super seriously, and he's like, okay, I gotta be a good actor, like in the movie. So he like quits alcohol cold turkey, and he's like almost like getting seizures and like dying, and they're like, wait, why would you do that? And he's like, oh, like Stanicky doesn't drink, remember? Like, he went to rehab and he's sober now. And you're like, oh yeah. So he's like, I can't drink. And he's actually good in the movie. I'm like, wow, he's like not a bad actor. Well, of course, WWE is real, so it's not like you would have really good actors out there, you know? I wonder if there's people that still believe that stuff's real. Like, come on. You think?
I reckon there'd be some people out there, surely. My friend used to work for Ticket Tech, which is like the big ticket sales thing here, and he said there was always like, every event, every kind of thing had its like type of person, and he said for wrestling it was mental disabilities.
That makes a lot of sense.
Like heaps of carers and
because it's like the lowest form of like IQ humor though.
Yeah.
It's like seeing people get hurt. Like even like babies like, laugh when they see someone get hurt sometimes. Like it's like if you pretend to fall, they're like, ah. Oh my goodness. That stuff was so funny.
I used to love the wrestling when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I kind of stopped watching it, but whoa, look at that Betwave 78X.
Oh my goodness, good for him. I always say like wrestling is like the highest form of like nationalist like propaganda in the US. They would be back then they would have like the Iron Sheik, to like represent the Middle East, and they'd be like, America's favorite Hulk Hogan versus the Iron Sheik. Like, is the US gonna beat the Middle East? Or like they would have Ivan Koloff or like the Yokozuna and all these other people to represent like people's fears and like the Cold War and like national pride, fear in the Middle East and things like that. But nowadays, I don't even know what it is. I haven't really watched anything. I was almost gonna be Hulk Hogan for Halloween, just like joking around. But then it like all this stuff came out about him being racist, and I was like, oh, I can't do that now. I was like, I don't want to do that. That's not good.
Do you reckon we hold above 80K?
No. I think we just kiss it.
I kind of think there's a chance we do. Like just looking at like the last few weeks, like doesn't hang on, I'll just send you the yeah, just like look at like from like April, like start of April until now. looks like we're on the low end of that range now. Maybe we do go up to 83.5 from here, something like that. Like, there's a good chance we pop back around between here and 78, I think, still a bunch. And possibly, if it fails, then down to 75 before it finds another support. But I think there is also a good chance that this is it about to pop a bit. Pop a couple of K. The next, since if it did it over the next 4 days or so.
My favorite thing right now is how people are in uproar that video games are using AI, and also movies are using AI, right? And they're they're talking about oh my god, I get it, because the perspective of a video game, or a lot of their friends are artists and stuff like that, and they're losing their jobs and things and getting replaced, and they want to basically defend their friends and their jobs, so they're talking bad about AI in video games. But little did they know, people have been using AI in video games since 2020. We're investing in stuff, and I would see so many people using AI to build video games.
Yeah, right.
And so it's already been going on for 6 years, and they're just catching on now. And I'm well, that is dumb.
It would have been shit back then to do at least, but now it'd be really good.
No, it was really good back then too. You would never know.
What aspects do you mean? Because it was terrible at coding back in 2020.
No, but they would create 3D assets and use AI on them and get some really good stuff. And they would be able to generate assets in seconds.
Okay. Yeah.
It was not that bad. It looked pretty good.
Yep.
And now they're all complaining about it. I'm you guys don't even understand. You've been playing video games with AI, and they've been using AI in movies for quite some time now too.
Yeah, ages. That's Supercharge over, by the way. Thank you all for playing.
Let's hop on in the chemical burn. I'll see you later, Yeti. Take care, man.
Cheers. See you in there.